it's Mike.
And Ravin.
I have to do Undead or Alive, mission 6.
Yep, blowing up the mine. Some folks go a hill too far in protecting their territory. Take this gunslinger posse here, all stuck down in the mine when their cart slipped its rails. Dang foolish if you ask me. But we're good neighbors and we'll do our best. There's dynamite round here, sure as sunshine. We'll find it, blast the cart free, and get everyone home in time for supper. So the objectives for this mission are blow up the mine. Accomplish the objectives in this order to win the game. Destroy the blocking wagon.
So that's that wagon right there.
Yeah, so we got to find dynamite to do that. Save the gunslingers.
So 4 gunslingers over there. We couldn't pick gunslingers for this mission easier because we're getting them as companions.
Right. And blow up the mine. Find the detonator, which is the blue objective.
Yeah, so the blue objective's randomly around here.
Same with the green objective, which is the cables.
So we randomized. I don't know which one it is. And they tell you not to put an objective in that spot over there too.
Right. And so, if they haven't already been found, then from then on, the posse can blow up the mine at any time and win the mission.
Yeah, it doesn't say that in there, but I don't think you can blow it up with people in there because you'll kill them.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So each objective gives 5 AP to the survivor who takes it. And the red objective also provides the top bounty weapon as well.
Okay, the top one we have right now is gain free AP or more in a single action with a pistol.
Okay.
Duels.
The abomination spawn zone stays inactive as long as the gunslingers are in the mine zone.
So that's over
even
there.
Even if an abomination spawns.
By the mine.
And as soon as a single gunslinger has been rallied, the abomination spawn zone is played as usual.
So we'll have to be careful about rallying one of them, because if we rally one, then it's going to turn on, and then the other ones are going to be there by themselves.
Right, and it becomes active if an abomination is already on the board.
Okay, so we'll have to see how we're going to get that. We might have to run in and 2 people go in and get them and get out in the same turn.
Yeah. The zone containing the wagon can't be entered, and the wagon can't be moved. The wagon has to be destroyed by throwing dynamite in its zone.
Okay.
In that case, remove the wagon and the zone is played as usual.
Okay. That's everything for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have Charles, who's a townfolk, Richard, who's a brawler, and Rains, who's a townfolk. And then you have...
I have Butch Cassidy, who's a brawler. That's kind of cool. I have Woods, who is a townsfolk. And I have Father Luke, who is a faithful.
And then I think Rains can become a faithful later on too, which is cool.
And Woods can become a gunslinger.
Cool. So we'll get your team to go first, and we'll see how we'll play this out.
Cool.
So we decided to move both our teams up farther so we can do the back rooms first, maybe, then try to work our way back and forward, maybe.
I think that makes most sense.
And we also have Zombie Wrinkles Reigns, so if extra activations happen, he'll get to go first.
Yeah.
So, and it's also probably good to do this, try to get these back rooms first before it turns to yellow or orange. Then it'll be really tough because there's a spawner there, and if you have to fight against yellow and orange there, it'd be rough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better do that now than work through this. Maybe, hopefully there's not a blue and green in that room, but...
Hopefully.
So, we're both done. I'll go first next turn, but we'll do those zombies on the board, so we'll do spawning.
All right.
So from number 1... Extra activation. So, it's funny that came up. I would get to do Zombie Link first. No zombies are on the board, so range is done. And it doesn't, it specifically says it doesn't work for abominations too. If abominations get an extra action, he doesn't get to activate Zombie Link. It's only that card that says extra activation.
All right. So, number 2?
Yep, so that one. It's funny you say abomination. So what's the... We have Trickster 2 is a new one that we painted up.
Pusbag.
That's one of the newer ones. So he creates a boom when you kill him?
Yeah.
So that's Pusbag. If you kill him, everything in his zone gets blown up as boom, basically.
Like the welder used to do.
Yeah, so don't melee kill him.
Yeah.
And then the spawn zone by us is 2 brutes.
Not bad.
And then I'll start the turn next. So I'm going to activate Charles first. I think that's a guy from the Django, I'm not sure.
I think so.
So he goes 1, 2. I'm going to pick that up. We already got the blue.
Lucky.
Okay, so do I get a pimp weapon with the top pimp weapon, bounty weapons if I pick that one up too?
Let me check. Each objective gives 5 AP to the survivor who takes it. Each red objective.
So I don't
also
get a bounty
provides
weapon.
the top bounty weapon.
But I do get 5 AP.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep that because you need both of them to blow up the mine.
Yes.
So I moved in. I picked it up. I'm going to go back into the room that's right by the door.
You can't. You did 3 already.
Oh, one, two. Oh, and I picked up, yeah.
3.
That spawn zone would open now. The spawn pile. Okay. And he's a town folk too, so you can search more than once. That's
cool.
And he's done. So I'm going to pick Rains next. He's going to move in. And I'm going to search twice because he's a town folk.
All right.
So first. That's nice. He's not his orange, he can become a faithful. So that's his first. And that's for his second. Okay.
That's awesome.
That works. And he's done.
Yep.
So I'm going to activate Richard. He's going to move in there with Rains. He's a brawler, so I can't search more than once, but I'll search once at least. What does he get? Co-SA. Nice. Oh, and it's full steam too. Oh, but he can't steam. He can't, oh, I can't, what's it called again? When gunslingers do it.
A fan?
I can't fan with that, though. No. But I can still full steam it, though.
Yeah.
Because he can use steam weapons.
Cool.
And I'm going to forfeit my last turn.
Okay. So I'm going to activate Father Luke first. He's going to VR these brutes.
Okay. And you get to do 2 a turn, but you only get to do...
Yeah, I only need to do 1.
Okay.
Right now. But for 2, he's going to come in here with your guys. And then he's going to trade...
Rains
for the water.
I'll just give you the water. I'm going to keep the dynamite with Rains if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, we're going to do the water, and then because he can toss what becomes holy water for free, he's going to toss it here.
And turn that off. And you get 5 AP for it too.
Yep. So that's his turn. So I'm going to activate Woods next. He's going to come in here for 1. And then because he's a townsfolk, he's going to search twice.
Okay.
So, first search. It's more holy water.
Nice.
And next is a machete.
Oh, that'd be good for Richard, too.
And it's a 2 damage weapon, finally.
Oh, nice. Okay, so... Oh, you could give that to Cassidy, too, because Cassidy is... You got a brawler, too, right?
Yep.
Nice.
And actually, that might be what Cassidy does.
So what's Cassidy doing?
Cassidy's going to come in here for 1. He's going to search for 2, just to see. More water.
Okay, so we don't got to worry about water too much.
Nope. But then he's going to trade Woods for the machete.
And then his blue is what?
Charge plus 1 zone.
Oh, cool. So we can charge up to 3?
Yeah. So we're going to put the pan. And we're going to put that there. Machete.
And is that everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll move the zombies and then spawning. So the brutes didn't get to go because you VR'd them. And then we'll do spawning again. So from number 1, the mine over there. We'll get 2 brutes. Okay, so we'll put that aside because it's not going to affect anything so far. Next, over by Pusbag there. Another abomination. He's not going to move, but what's abomination are we going to get? Oh, Little Trickster. That's a new one. So what's that do?
As long as this abomination is on the board, survivors cannot re-roll dice in any way. Roll extra dice from skills or game effects.
That sucks. Oh, so that's full steam. If you keep that in mind, because you get extra dice for full steam.
Does that mean plus 1 die ranged? I can't do either?
Yeah. Because it's extra dice from skills or game effects. So
that sucks.
Yeah, Trickster's a pain. Okay.
And get bounty weapons.
He's like the smaller version of the big Trickster. The one that have multiple heads, I think.
Right.
Okay, so we'll grab him. And he's right by Pusbag too, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay. And then over by the brutes, what's that one? 2 runners. So we'll grab those and it will be your turn. So that's the map. And then Raven gets to go.
All right, so I'm going to activate Father Luke first. He's going to trade Butch Cassidy for the water.
Okay.
And then he's going to move here for his second activation. And here for his third, which would then turn that on. But he'll use the water to turn it off.
Okay, that's probably going to put you to yellow too.
Yep.
So you have one more activation.
Maybe he'll search.
Okay.
That's a good plan. Shotgun.
Nice.
So I'm going to activate Woods next. He's going to go 1, 2, and then he's going to search also.
Okay.
Plenty of bullets, which is kind of useless right now because of the Trickster.
Trickster, that doesn't give you extra bullets. It gives you
But
re-rolls.
it gives you rerolls.
Oh, and Trickster, does he say you can't reroll either?
Doesn't it?
Extra dice, reload dice, and then, yep, reroll. Okay, yeah, he's kind of annoying.
Yep. Keep it anyway, just in case we kill him.
Yep.
So next I'm going to do Butch Cassidy.
Okay.
And he's going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, and search. Pickaxe.
Oh, 2 damage, 1. Nice.
Cool.
So he has a machete and a pickaxe. Nice.
And it's actually a little better than the machete, so I'm going to put the machete over here.
The machete hits on 3s though, right?
Machete hits on 3s, but it's only 1 dice.
Nice.
The pickaxe is 2 dice and hits on 4s.
And that's your team?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to activate Richard, and he's going to move 2 over to where everybody else is.
1, 2.
And then I'm going to search. All the holy water.
Yeah.
Well, we can turn it to holy water. And he's done. So Range is going to go over.
1, 2.
And he's going to search.
Sawed off.
So Charles just moved over. I was going to go on the balcony to try to do marksman and shoot them, but I don't want them to fall behind.
No.
And we moved the bang token open. We forgot to.
Yeah.
So that's our turn. So we'll move the zombies and then do spawning. This thing's moved up. And we'll do spawning now. So from number 1, abomination. Oh yeah, and it hasn't come up yet. That abomination, like you said at the start, that abominations thing doesn't turn on
until we grab
1. Yeah.
So as soon as we start, it turns on.
Yeah.
So who's it going to be?
Swamp Tongue. Swamp Tongue's coming from the cave.
Makes sense.
Number 2. We are in yellow now.
Yep.
So 4 runners. Okay. And then the last one.
Oh,
abomination. That's the last one. Bowler hat. We don't have any other ones besides that. Okay. So we'll put him there. We got all 4 abominations on the board that we have now. So
yep.
Be careful. And it's my turn. So I'm going to activate Charles. He's going to go into the next zone. And pick up that objective. Is that okay? Well, we already got the 2 objectives. That helps.
That's
so
lucky.
Now we could technically blow up the mine. But there's people in the mine, and I believe the mine is that whole tile.
Yeah.
We haven't blown up the wagon yet. Do you want to... We'll go through the rules. I want to double check something first. So I have 2 more actions because I'm in yellow. I'm going to move over to the next tile, which will activate that corpse spawn. And I'm going to spend my last activation to search. What would I say? Oh, Richard has a, and you can dual wield those. Okay, nice. Too bad we don't have a gunslinger.
No, we don't. Weird. No, because it's a thing for the mission. Of course we don't have one.
Didn't you say somebody can turn into a gunslinger though?
Woods can, and he's in red.
Oh, red. Okay, that's a bit away.
Yeah.
Okay, so Charles is done. So Charles moved, but there were runners in there, so we want to be able to do that.
Right.
So we'll just say Richard went first, and we'll do that.
Okay.
So at the start of Richard's turn, I'm going to trade you for the pickaxe for 1 action. Now, because he has Steam, I could have full Steamed it and got 3 dice hitting on 3s, but I can't. So what's it? I'm going to check Little Trickster again. So Trickster doesn't let you re-roll any dice roll extra dice from skills or game effects or gain bounty weapons. So I can't roll an extra dice for Steam.
Right.
I can't re-roll any dice, but it doesn't say full Steam also lets me hit on a 3 instead of a 4. So if I full Steam the pickaxe, I won't get the extra dice, but I can still hit on a 3. Doesn't say I can't full Steam with Little Trickster. It just says I can't get dice. Manipulating the rules a bit, but it doesn't say anything because if I full Steam the pickaxe, I don't get the extra dice, but I can still hit on 3s.
Right.
It does, because there is ones that don't let you hit mine, like Slenderman before in the other game let you hit less. So he doesn't do that. So I'm still going to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to full Steam. I don't get the extra dice, which means I can't deplete it. So it goes to my favorite bit, maybe.
Yeah.
And I get 2 dice hitting on 3s.
All right.
I got 1. So I'll kill one of those runners. And for a sword action, he's going to do that one more time. Hitting on 3s. Worked out. So he would have went first. Then Charles would have done his turn. So it worked out.
Yeah.
We would have done it. That way we don't have to rewind and do everything. Worked out the same way.
Yeah.
If he didn't kill that, then we would have had to fix stuff. But it worked out.
Right.
Range is going to search once. See what he gets. He is Townfolk. Saber. Okay. I'm going to search again. Plenty of bullets. And then he's going to move over to the next zone. And then he's done, so it's over to your turn.
So I'm going to activate Woods first. He's going to go 1, 2. He's going to toss the holy water onto that spawn zone. Turning it off. And then for his last activation, he's going to search. Chainsaw.
2 damage melee, nice.
Cool. And then he's done. So I'm going to activate Father Luke now. He's going to VR here.
And we, again, put the bang token there. We forgot to move it, but that's where it is over there.
Yep. And then he's going to go
2.
2, 3. For his last activation, because he has 4, he's in yellow.
Okay.
He's going to search. Schofield.
Oh, that's a 2 damage pistol. Nice.
Cool.
So
Butch Cassidy moved. 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2. And then for 3.
we know that we already got the
We already know it's red.
And you don't get a bounty weapon because Little Trickster.
Yeah.
He's pretty annoying.
But I still get the AP.
Yep.
So
somebody with Swamp Tongue and Little Trickster out, that's going to be kind of annoying if we don't get... We got to watch for him too coming. He's still over at the cave, but...
Yeah. We got to try to get some more dynamite. We only have 1 right now.
Yeah, because we got to blow up that wagon though, right?
Yeah. So we got to save it until we find some other ones.
Yeah. And still, we were talking about as we have the detonator, so if we clear the wagon and rally all those, could we technically then blow up the mine even though we're on the mine? It doesn't say it kills you, but you think you're on the mine tile, it would kill you if you blow up the mine.
You'd think that.
But it doesn't say that in the rules.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's pretty specific about certain things, so
yep.
We'll see how it plays out. So is that everyone on your team?
Yes.
So then it would be their turn. So those brutes won't get to activate, so we'll take the VR off, and then we'll activate everybody else, and then do spawning. So zombies moved up. Swamp Tongue's outside now because there is an opening there, so we're going to be -1 to move. So I don't know if we'll have to throw our dynamite to get rid of him and try to search for more.
Probably.
Because he's annoying.
Yeah.
We don't have anyone that can hit free damage yet.
No.
So we'll do the spawning now. So from number 1.
4 walkers.
We're in yellow.
Oh, sorry, 6 walkers.
So we have enough, so that's okay.
Number 2. 6 more walkers.
Well, we certainly have enough. And the last one, over by Bowler Hat there.
4 runners.
Okay, so we'll put those on the board, and then it will be...
My turn.
Did you go first?
No, I went last.
Weird, I'm confused. Okay.
So, Woods is going to go first, and he is going to use the chainsaw to try to kill those brutes.
And you can't use Steam with him, right?
Nope.
Okay.
It is 5 dice, hitting on 5s.
You got 1.
We're going to do it again. That's better. Well, he's going to search. He's got into yellow now, so for his third activation, he's going to search. And you got a saber.
Is that a dual wield? Because I have a saber too. No, it's not, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, it doesn't have the red dual symbol. Okay.
And then for his last activation, he's going to search again.
Schofield. Oh, you can dual wield Schofield, so you'd have a dual 2-damage pistol. Who is the other Schofield?
Father Luke does.
Nice.
Cool.
So he's done.
Yep. I'm going to activate Butch Cassidy. Now he's going to move 1 into here with everybody else. Then he's going to trade woods for the chainsaw. And then his last activation, he's going to search. And he got a tomahawk.
That's dual wield. You can't throw it though. Cool.
So Father Luke is going to go now. Because the Swamp Tongue it takes us 1 more to move. So he's going to use 2 activations to get up here.
On the balcony?
Yep. And then because he has +1 VR per turn as his blue ability, he's going to use his next 2 activations to VR here and to VR here.
Nice. It's blue as what?
+1 VR per turn.
Yeah, because you can only do 1 per turn, but you get 2. Nice. Yeah. Okay.
So that's my turn.
That's everybody in your team?
Yep.
So it's over to me. I'm going to activate Richard and get him out of there. He's going to go 2 to where Charles is.
1, 2.
And for last activation, I'm going to trade Charles and give him the Colt SA so he can dual wield. Cool. And I'll take the Springfield for myself.
Okay.
So Charles has 2 SAs now.
Cool.
SAA, and then I got a Springfield there.
Cool.
So I move Reigns over. For a second activation, I'm going to throw the dynamite at Swamp Tongue because we got to get him out of there.
We do.
So I'll throw the dynamite and blow up Swamp Tongue, getting 5 AP. I think that blue one's Deesbud's bow because it's the yeah, it's the other ones. So Reigns got that, and then he's done. So I was going to go up on the balcony with Charles, and then because he has marksman, shoot up those runners.
Yeah. But
because of stupid Trickster, it says that roll extra dice from skills or game effects. Dual wield is a game effect.
Right.
It's not a skill. Well, I think there is a skill for it, but I can't get another dice for it.
Okay.
So I'm not going to go up there, and because he's townfolk, and he's in yellow, I'm just going to search a bunch, hopefully getting more dynamite.
Okay.
So first search.
Knife.
Okay, I'll put that in my backpack. Next.
Second search. Dynamite.
Okay. Okay, 1 sec. Now that I got dynamite, I'm going to put those in my backpack and see what I'm going to do.
Okay.
It also didn't say in the rules that the objectives hold up a spot, too, because sometimes they say they take a spot in your inventory. You said it didn't take up a spot, right?
No, it didn't say that.
Okay, so I got my knife and dynamite back there. So I was going to see if I could move out or do something with the dynamite, but no, I'm going to search 2 more times.
All right. Remington.
Okay, I'll put that in my backpack.
And holy water.
Okay, so we got a lot of... I have a spot for a rifle, which I don't have any. And 1 more spot. How much we have? How many holy waters do we have left?
None.
Waters. And we don't.
We have 1 water.
And I don't think we're going to go into that building now that we got the stuff, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep. Do I need a knife with him? Yeah, I might as well have a melee weapon. So yeah, I'm going to keep the Remington.
Okay.
And throw away the holy water.
Okay, and you can't. I was just checking to see if you could drink it.
Oh, see if it gave you anything. Does it?
No, I don't think it does. Discard range the line of sight above.
No, it's the water lets you gain free AP.
Yeah, moves.
This one doesn't.
Corpse browse spawn, flip it to it's inactive. Survivor gains 5 AP. Okay, nope. Yeah, no, you can't drink it.
So you can't drink the holy water, but you can drink the normal water.
Yeah.
Okay. It'd be cool if there's a character, if they drink the holy water, they become a faithful or something, or get stronger.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put the Remington in my backpack, and then that's my team, I think.
Yep.
And then it'd be their turn. So we'll move everybody up and then spawn. So those 2 zones don't get to go because you VR'd them, but those runners are going to be coming. So the runners it was a quicker route to go over to the noise here, so they went down the street that way, so into the building. Switch that over, so we'll do spawning. So from number 1.
4 brutes.
No one's in orange yet, right? No.
Nope.
Second.
6 walkers.
We have enough. And then the last one.
4 runners.
We should, yeah, we have 4. No. Okay, so we'll put them on the board and it'll be my turn. I'm going to activate ranged first. He's going to go up on the balcony. I'm going to use my shotgun, which is 0 to 1, which is 2 dice hitting on freeze, and I'm going to shoot at those walkers.
All right.
I get 1. Oh, the shotgun needs to reload, so I'm not going to do that because I only have 1 more activation because he's in blue.
Right.
So I'm going to shoot Deesba's bow at them. It does 2 damage, but I'm going to target those walkers because I want my guys to be over there and clean some of those up too.
All right. How many dice is it?
Or so I shoot a fatty because if the fatties get in there. Oh, and you have Butch to come too, right? Mm-hmm. So Butch can come help too. I'm going to shoot it at the fatty then because it's 2 damage.
Okay.
It's 1 to 2. Yeah, I can hit there.
How many dice is it?
Only 1 because only Deesba gets to escalate it.
Okay.
Hits on a 4. Thank you. Nice. So I kill one of those fatties and then he goes into yellow now.
Perfect.
So it doesn't escalate because he's not Deesba, but I'm going to shoot at the fatty again for my last activation. 4s. Nice. I get 1 more fatty. So another trick against Trickster is I have the pickaxe and I can full steam 1 free charge. So I can full steam and still charge it to that zone because I'm not getting any extra dice for it.
No.
Or anything. So, but I don't get the +1 dice for full steam, but I still hit on the free because hitting doesn't add more dice.
No, it doesn't.
So Richard is going to full steam into the zone there, which is it's a free charge because I full steamed it.
Right.
I don't get free dice, so I only get 2, and I hit on freeze. I get 1. Lucky that wasn't a full steam dice because I would have depleted it.
Yep.
So that gets rid of 1. So he's going to full steam again, not getting the extra dice because of Trickster, but then hitting on freeze.
That's better.
Nice. 2 more. So as for a second action, he's going to do that again. I got the last 2. So I have 2 more activations. Lucky range killed that 1 zombie for me. I'm going to use my 2 to move in front of the wagon.
2.
And he's done. Now I'm going to activate Charles. And he's going to go out for 1. Nope, not there.
This way?
It doesn't really matter, actually. 1, 2, 3. And for 4, I'm going to blow up the wagon with the dynamite.
Cool.
So that's my team. I got the wagon out of the way.
Yep.
And now it's over to you.
So I am activating Father Luke for his first 2 activations. He's going to VR.
You already put them there.
The zones with the abominations in them. Yep, we did. For his 3rd activation, he's going to come down. And for his 4th, he's going to search.
So he's just going to guard us up on that balcony, basically, and rinse and repeat, kind of?
That's the plan. And he got plenty of bullets, which is kind of useless right now anyway because of the Trickster.
That's another ability you think that... Well, that might come up in the Wolfenstein, and we haven't played that one, the RP D&D type of one, that you could make the bullets holy if you're going to try to get vampires and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Homebrew stuff, maybe, if you do that.
Yeah, if that happens in one of the historical ones, let us know.
Well, they don't have bullets in the... They probably have crossbow bolts or something like that. They can make holy or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have Woods and Butch Cassidy. So Butch Cassidy's only got 3 activations. I moved him over by Richard and Charles.
Okay.
And then I have Woods left. He's a townsfolk, so I think he's going to search.
Okay.
Holy water. And he's going to search again.
Okay.
Another Colt SAA. We got a few of those this game.
Okay.
Winchester.
2 damage. Okay, so now you don't have any more room in your backpack, so you got to decide what you're going to get rid of.
I'm going to discard plenty of bullets because we can't use it anyway.
Okay.
And then...
You're going to search 1 more time?
Yep.
Okay.
Schofield.
Another 2 damage one. Okay.
We have a few Schofields now. He has 2 Schofields.
Oh, okay. So you're going to arrange your items then?
Yep.
Okay, so now we'll move everybody up. Those 2 zones don't get to go. So we'll take the VR off. And we'll move everybody else up. So, number 1, Abomination. Swamp Tongue will come back over there by the cave again.
Yeah.
Now that we got all our 4 Abominations out, we got to watch double activations. So, oh, extra activation.
Runners.
So, Range gets to go because it's an extra activation card. So, he'll get to activate as a free activation.
All right.
Then the runners will get to go. So, I don't have to target the ones that extra activated. I just get a free activation.
Right.
I could move or I can shoot somewhere else. I don't want to... Do I want to start getting off this balcony with range now? But then I'm going to be in that zone. Those runners are going to be moving into that zone with you guys. So, do I kill those fatties? Or do I come down to help you guys with wounds? I think I'm going to come down to help you guys with wounds, just in case if it gets pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, I would only get 1 shot anyway with a bow. So, I would only have killed 1 fatty. So I'm going to move down into where you guys are, just to absorb wounds, just in case.
Okay.
And that's him. So now we'll extra activate the runners. So there's a lot of them in there. We'll see what we'll have to do. You can still VR that zone.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then from the last spawn, Abomination. So we have our 4 Abominations on the board. So all Abominations get to move up.
Shit.
So you guys are kind of screwed in that building. I don't know what you're going to do.
You're in there too.
Yeah. Oh,
Rex
yeah.
is in there too.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. So you will start.
I'm going to activate Father Luke, and he's going to VR the zone he's in with all the runners. And I keep calling him Pusbag. Swamp Tongue and the 2 birds. So that was his first 2 activations. For his next activation, he's going to get rid of his Springfield and take Woods' Colt. SAA. And then Woods is going to put his saber in his other hand. So he didn't actually get rid of his Springfield. We're going to put it in his backpack. But he did take the Colt SAA from Woods, and Woods put his saber in his hand and put his Schofield in his backpack. And I think that's it for Father Luke.
Okay, so he doesn't have a melee weapon?
No, he doesn't have a melee weapon. But I'm going to activate Woods next. And he's going to attack in his zone with the saber. And you can't full steam because you don't have any steam abilities and because Trickster. So how many dice does a saber roll? 2. Okay, because they're all in there and you're probably going to do all your attacks. Do you just want to roll all... How many activations does he get? He has 4. So I'll roll 6 and then roll 2 more. Okay. Hitting on freeze? Yep. You got 2. 2 more. And you get 1 more. And he's done. Yep. So now you got Butch Cassidy. Yep. So I'm going to activate Butch Cassidy. He's going to go 1, 2 in the room back here with them and rally one of these guys. And then it would turn on the Abomination spawner as soon as you rally the first one. Yes. And now you have Gunslinger also. Yeah. So you can fan... Do you have any pistols on him? No, he's got all melee because he's a brawler. Okay, but now you can use the Gunslinger ability. Right. So he's going to rally Thaddeus. Okay. And then it goes over to me. Yep. So I'm going to activate Richard. And you'll spend 2 activations to move in there. 1, 2. And I'm going to rally 2 of the Gunslingers, too. Doc Holliday and Sable, I think her name is. Yep. And that's his turn. Charles is going to spend 2 activations. Go in. 1, 2. 3rd activation, I'm going to rally Sheriff Hale. And I have 1 more activation. So, now we have all the companions. We could, and we have the blue and the green objective. Charles has it too. Yep. I don't know if that specific area is the mine they're talking about you blow up or the whole tile. Because I have 1 more activation too. I'm going to look in the book about what they say is the mine tile or what. Because I didn't even check FAQs for this or anything.
technically we can finish it now. We can blow up the mine.
Yeah.
But we are in the mine. So it's kind of counterproductive to blow up the mine if we're already in the mine.
Right.
So I'm going to see the book and see what it says about the actual mine tile.
Okay.
So when I looked in the book, it says the mine and the cemetery have an inactive abomination spawner.
Right.
And the spawner is where we are right now.
Yeah.
Same with the cemetery, it's in a different area. But it doesn't say anything about the whole tile being the mine.
Right.
So is that where we are, the mine, and we build that specific zone up? Or is it the whole tile? It's not specific.
No.
So I'll say we did win this, we could blow it up, but we'll still play it out to see what would have happened just in case if people say if that was the mine.
Right.
We'll play it a little bit. I'm pretty sure they're going to die, but we'll see. And we'll move up a bit and see. Because I still have one more activation, so I'm going to move with Sarah's Hail and Charles one up and see what happens after that. Maybe we'll just play one more turn and see what happens.
Okay.
They moved up there and they're done. So, if everyone blows up, then they survive. And then range is going to go. I have the saber also.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use I'll keep using activations until I kill them all. So let's do free activations first. So 6 dice.
All right.
Hitting on freeze. 4 of them. Nice. And I'm using my last activation to attack. No. And then my team is done, so it's going to be the zombies' turn. So we saw we had to blow up the mine also, too, and we didn't know about the abomination spawn, if it was going to move or not.
Right.
But that you can actually move the abomination spawn token, even if it's inactive. So for playing it, we would have maybe brought holy water with us, and you could have moved that spawn point to number 1 over there, making it safer for us. But we'll still do the moving and play out this last turn and see.
Yep.
So everything moved up. Trickster's in our zone. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out. So from number 1. We're done in orange, right? No.
No.
Okay, so we'll grab the 4 brutes because it's the last turn. We'll see how this plays out.
Yep.
From the abomination spawn now that's active. Of course, it's abomination. We don't have any left. No. So the abominations would get to go.
Yeah.
So Little Trickster is going to hit us for 1 in that zone. So who can take a damage there? You have...
Woods can take a damage.
Okay. And then Bowler Hat, Pusbag, and Swamp Tongue will move into our zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're toast. I don't know if they do anything. And then we did that. So then 3rd spawn point. 4 walkers. We have enough. So I'll put those after. And then the 4th one over there. Okay, if it was another abomination, those guys wouldn't toast. But how many runners is that?
4.
So I'll put those on the board. So we're just going to move these guys. If we actually... too bad we don't have Born Leader, because one of those is yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you would get to go as Cassidy. So if we move all of that mine first and blow up the mine, we technically win the mission anyway.
Yep.
Even though you were in there with those guys. So
yep.
I'll activate my team first. So Charles is going to just come out into the street. So 2 activations. 1 there. 2 towards the orange tree. And yeah, he's just going to stay there. He's done. So they're clear. Then Richard is going to go out. So 1, 2, 3. He's good. And Charles is already gone. I have range in here now. Range can no target priority in melee because it's not Marvel Zombies. That doesn't have, you have to do target melee.
Right.
So I'm going to use my saber again and just attack. 2 activations to attack. So is there 4 runners in there? Yeah. Okay. Hits on freeze.
2?
Oh, no. Sorry. Yeah, hits on freeze.
Yeah.
So 2 are dead. So 1 more activation. I'm going to do that. Hits on freeze. I get 1 more, and I'll do it 1 more time because I can't even kill. I was worried about killing Pusbag, but I don't have enough damage to deal.
So 1 more. 2 more.
So 2 more are gone. So range is done. And my team is done, so it's going to go over to you.
So I'm going to activate Butch Cassidy. He's going to go 1, 2, 3.
So now we can blow up that mine if we want to. Everyone's clear, even though you guys are trapped there. We'll say we blew up the mine.
Yep.
So I think we finished it.
Yep.
Even though you're caught there, what do you have left in there that you could do?
I could VR what's left.
Oh yeah, that's how we could.
Right?
Yeah, so you could have done 2 activations. You could VR the zone you're in.
Yep.
And VR the zone outside.
Yep.
And then maybe we'll just say because you VR'd them and stunned them, we snuck out the window or something when we played it.
Yep.
So we got pinned there at the end. If we would have had another turn, I think we would have been toast.
Yes, I agree.
And us botching, forgetting about the holy water. Lucky we got out of there.
Yeah.
But remember, if you go in there, bring holy water so you could move that out of there.
Absolutely. And I'm wondering if that's maybe why it was considered medium. Because you have to search for dynamite, and you have to search for holy water, and you have to search for the 2 objectives.
We don't need the holy water, but you got to use it to get rid of the spawn.
Yeah, well,
and if you want it easier in there,
you have to use it to get rid of the mobile spawns too, to get to go in there with the objectives.
The corpse piles.
So, yeah, the corpse piles. Sorry. So thanks for coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.